then again, you and I have this interaction in the middle of the night and trying to come up with the right thing. And of course, that's when ARA took on Tina's case. Peter Tickton became lead counsel, President Trump's friend, and it took on another life of its own. And instead of pushing all of the attorneys to the side that have been working up to that point in time, it coalesced them and brought them together in an even
That
stronger group. And it
Juan,
also
I
helped
gotta.
everybody
I,
revisit how they were addressing the issues and verify they were on the right track. Go ahead.
Look, it would have been a terrible plan to get rid of John Case, Bob Sinkar, Pat McSweeney, Stephanie Lambert, Linda Good. Those people have dedicated, they have fought, they have been amazing. I've seen the legal work, the writing, the efforts. And as you know, I have a high bar to deliver a respectful statement to most attorneys. I have a low opinion of most attorneys and the legal work they are willing to do, particularly when it comes to courageously and vigorously defending a defendant. So I've seen enough piss poor legal work in my time to be absolutely jaded about the situation. And when I talked to Tina, and you facilitated that conversation. And when we talked, which about the situation, and I told her what my opinions were of the strategic value, how we should advance on certain fronts, she liked the idea. And I said, look, a lot of people are talking about this. People are saying, well, the DOJ should do this. President Trump should do this. This should be done. And I said, okay, it's great to tell people what to do, but work is time consuming. It can be expensive. It can be difficult, and you're coming in cold to this. So my suggestion is that we actually write the roadmap for how to do it, what the administration could do, and what should be done about what happened in Colorado. And if we write the roadmap and we deliver it to those in charge as they're essentially cold on this case, coming in February and March, with the new administration, and we deliver this to them and explain it and give them the evidence and show them how an individual could be um, a federal witness or a whistleblower or any of these concepts, because it's a long discussed. This was not a unique concept. If we write this and do the work for them and hand it over, or at least something that we believe in, and wherever it goes from there, could take on a life of its own. Maybe something good could come of this, as well as working with the existing legal team and getting through what differences might be taking place. And I want to be clear: nobody was fighting like at each other's throat. These people, imagine this: you had attorneys that had a difference of opinion about how to proceed on a legal matter. If attorneys aren't arguing, they're sleeping, I promise, or dead. So
Yeah.
these people argue for a living, right? So you're talking about, and we had this discussion, and I said, look, there is no way that I can start weighing in here and get people like Pat McSweeney and John Case and Bob Sinkar, regardless of the legal work I've done, to recognize my opinions necessarily and say, yeah, let's do what Treniss said. I mean, these guys were practicing law before I was born. I mean, honestly, think about Pat McSweeney was in the White House as White House counsel's DOJ. I can't remember which at the time, but he had both roles. Uh, Before I was born, I'm 50
Well, in the
now.
Nixon administration, he was actually in charge of the witness protection program
Right.
when it was first created under Nixon. Okay, that's how far back McSweeney goes. Give me a break.
Well, and guys like McSweeney had fantastic ideas, and others, but sometimes the role of an advocate can be useful. I will just say this: that we went in. I'm going to just say what we've done. ARA, or American Rights Alliance, has gone in and advocated these positions. We've taken it to the highest levels possible. We have urged the Attorney General's office, Deputy AGs. We have urged the DOJ to listen to these concepts, to react or respond to these concepts, and recognize them as fruitful scenarios that would help with what they were trying to get to the bottom of as it related to 2020 or other events. And I will say this: I believe that we have done an excellent job. I'm happy with the job we've done, but more so, I am grateful to President Trump. I am grateful to Ed Martin. I am grateful to those at the DOJ and Attorney General's office who have taken on an interest in these things. Now, where that goes and what the specifics are and how that plays out, I can't speak to that.